STAF. And then, yeah, it looks like this one hit resistance for now. Where's my water? Dang. Anyways, let's see. Good morning, Oleg. Jay, good morning. Good morning, Jericho. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Staff looks ugly, but it's still interesting, isn't it? Still very interesting. Okay. Good morning, Nikolai. Hello, hello. Yeah. Claudia, good morning. Good morning. ADN was nice this morning, wasn't it? X, good morning. Yeah, this was a nice break of trend for ADN. As soon as that thing broke above that, it was like bye bye, let's go. So that breakout was at $2 and let's call it below 260. From 260 all the way to $4.40, almost. Pretty good run, right? Nose. Morning. So yeah, this is going to be one we pay attention to going into the open. And then Staff obviously had a really good run earlier, right? From $1.70 all the way to $4.30. So some pretty good runs this morning. Then there's a whole bunch of other names. Like our SRM doesn't look horrible. This one's going to need a bit more volume though. It's going to need a bit more price action for, to become one of those names that we like. And then I just have some random names on here that are interesting. Let me pull up the S&P. Palantir reports earnings tonight too, so that's going to be interesting. Last I looked, the S&P was green. Palantir is red. Red. Today is November. Okay, sounds good. And then SPY. SPY is only green, up by 30 cents now. Shush, nastiness. Yeah, I think the markets are going to be like this though, right? Natalia, good morning. Yeah, the markets are going to be like this going into tomorrow election, right? And then maybe once somebody actually wins, then we can cook. There was this little screenshot that did I post it in Discord? I think so. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, no, we did really well on ADN. That was nice. That was very, very nice. I like playing breakouts. If you guys haven't noticed already, I like the breakouts. I'm just getting the screenshot and then so we can. I'm pretty sure we've talked about this screenshot already, but. Good morning, Eric. Yeah, so ADN is curling. They're one of the top names going into the open. Staff also looks again nice, right? In terms of like potentially moving after the open. For Staff though, you kind of want this thing to stay about $3.15. Alrighty. So we might come back for a double bottom at the open. Whatever we do, you kind of want it to stay above. I'm gonna duplicate. I don't know why we. Okay, that's why. Every time I do this, it messes up with my charts. I'm just gonna. Is that 67? Okay. So I would be looking at those levels. Let's go, virus. Why are you gay? Why are you gay? Do, 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 do. uh, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna pay attention to this one. There was something else I wanted to look at though. Something else I wanted to look at. So let me pull up the screenshot. I'm sure we're gonna talk about this a lot more though as the day goes on. I just need to delete some of these other screenshots. Yeah. Do, 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 do. Stream can't handle it. Handle all my stupid uploads. Again, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Happy Monday and daylight savings time. Did anybody else get thrown up by the daylight savings? I'm sure you guys were waiting for the stream like an hour ago. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, ADN. Yeah, it is curling. It's curling. Yup. So then you have that resistance at the same spot, right? We can call it $4.30, honestly, but that entire supply zone for ADN is a problem. Tony, virus, yeah. Why are you gay, virus? Yeah, no, those videos are pretty good. It messed up your sleep. No, it gave you an extra hour of sleep, right? Yeah. Till tomorrow, virus. Till tomorrow. But so we've talked about this exact screenshot already. There's another one that I don't want to pull up because that's gonna cause politics. Like what the market does when a Republican wins versus when like a Democrat wins. Usually when the Republican wins, uh, the uh, the market can more often than not the market's gone up. But anyways, yeah. But so yeah, so it looks like we're getting into one of those potentially like the most bullish cycles of the in terms of like market returns, right? So this might be interesting. Um, the reason why I always hesitate with stuff like this is because sometimes like it doesn't really apply because like we're clearly having a year that is out of like it's no match for all of these numbers. You know what I mean? Right. So we can look at this and say, yeah, we're getting into like the most bullish, few months of the year of the market cycle. But you never know. You really never know, right? Do it. Pull it up. Uh, yeah, it was promising last week, Mad, wasn't it? Yeah, I'll have to take a look again. Um, is this still above 40 cents? Still above? We shall see. So at this point, we have 20 minutes before the market opens, and nothing's really changed here. Honestly, it's still the same three names maybe that we like going into the open, right? Same three names going into the open. Do, 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 do. My buy spy puts end of the year. Yeah, yeah. Let's see what happens going into the end of the year. Yeah, those spy puts were yeah 585 area ish. Those that would have been a nice spot for some spy puts. Uh, a lifetime member. I Jay, who's a lifetime member virus? Who? Who? Uh, you waited on VSTE and you made $1,000 slow. Congratulations, well done. Monies. Congrats. And slow, come join us in Discord now, right? Come join us. More promising than others. Hmm. Oh yeah, that's right. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Mm, okay. Yeah, the volume is still a bit sus on this one, isn't it? The volume is still a bit sus. Yeah. DJT is going to be interesting going into the close. You know, interesting going into the close here. Femeksha, heyo, good morning. Just when we start buying puts, isn't that crazy, virus? I was gonna say the same thing to you last week. I was like, yeah, you know what? Yeah. You know what? You know what? Like, yeah. As soon as we stopped looking at those puts, every day we were looking at those puts. Yeah. Do, 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 do. Okay, let's see. Let's see, let's see, let's see. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for oh, I did? Oh. Yeah, that was yeah, someone was asking me if I can post a list of stocks I'm looking at going into the open. No, someone was just asking like, "Hey, can I post a list of the names we that I have on stream going into the open?" So then they know exactly what we're looking at, right? Going. So you guys can kind of watch the same names. uh, okay, perfect. Perfect. So then I'll start posting the again, it doesn't take very much effort, right? Because I already had these names I'm watching. So then I'll just post those names in trade ideas. So if you're ever wondering, just check in the morning before the open. I'll just post the names that I'm looking at going into the open. Alrighty. So that's it though, right? So you guys don't need to post anything or say anything. I'll just post the names that I'm watching going into the open, and then it's easy. Good morning, D. Shamir. Good morning, Kimbella. Good morning. What's up? What's up? Grim. Gee. Good morning. Nitro. Good morning. Archer. Ayo. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Nisi. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Tony. Good morning. Scale in. Yeah. T Robot. Good morning. Ace. We are so back. Tony. Good morning. So again, ADN, we like going into the open. STAF, we like as well going into the open, right, Grim? So it looks like it's popping. Not waiting for the open. It's popping already, which is good, right? Because that's kind of what we were hoping for, right? So let's see. Let us cook. I do need to pull up DJT at some point because DJT might be like a nice, strato play, you know. Okay, let me close out these some of these channels here. Perfect. Okay, there goes. Staff is cooking going into the open. Alrighty. So the top two names again, honestly, like sometimes we want to have multiple names. I sat here for a second. I was like, you know what? Going into the open, like, what am I really paying attention to? It's ADN and staff, right? Other names will show up, but really, it's two names. But again, we can't just go into the open with two names, though, right? So there's gonna be a whole bunch of other stuff that we look at, but yeah. So again, there's that resistance we talked about on staff, right? So right around like $3.67. The reason why that line is there is not for anything else other than just having the VWAP there, by the way, right? The VWAP again will always act as mean reversion. So what I mean is that's always going to act as like support and resistance, right? So when we go up to that line, you're going to see a little bit of resistance. When we go down to that line, you're going to see a bit of support. So for now, right below $3.70 for staff, that's going to be resistance. Alrighty. When we posted this early in the morning, it was sitting right there. When we started talking about a pop at the open, right? We were talking about that pop because it was sitting at the bottom, right? The reason I'm pointing this out now is because I don't want anybody saying, "Oh, but we said it was going to pop at the open." It's already pushing into the open. Alrighty. So then it's a bit of a it's a bit different, right? So la 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 la. Love it, Grim. Love it. Love it. Yeah. Amanda, good morning. 2:35. That's one thing I like how you have the names on the title. I know some days last week I was like, I don't really like any names. So what am I gonna put on the title? But yeah, I do like putting the names on the title, so you know exactly what I like for the most part. Um, and the ones that I really like I've said before, I will put like take a symbol and then stock behind them. And then the ones that I'm like, okay, I just want to watch, and I'm just gonna I just put the actual ticker, nothing else. Alrighty. So question for you guys in the chat though, what's your favorite stock going into the open? Let's go, Grim. Let's go, monies. What's your favorite stock in the chat, guys? Going into the open, what do you guys like? I'm sure we're gonna like the same things. Because we can see the price action, right? uh, okay, let's see. INTC. Let's take a look at that rubbish. INTC. I was expecting INTC to be slapped a lot harder today with the news that came out last week, right? So INTC is getting kicked out of the Nasdaq rubbish stuff, and then they're putting NVIDIA in there, right? So again, the stock isn't overly negative. Like the reaction isn't overly negative, so um, that's a good thing, right? It's a good thing. Yeah, interesting. Okay, but yeah, in terms of like the chart though, let me look at the daily. Because it just kind of looks to me like INTC is going back and forth virus, owned by institutions. It's not going to the trash. Yeah, that's a good point. I was expecting a lot of chaos, but yeah, that makes a lot more sense what you just said. But yeah, no, you look at the daily though, and it's you can see that it's still in that same range, right? From 2150, which is kind of where you started picking it up, right? So again, this is the daily, so it's just sitting in that range. So until the structure is broken, right, you can kind of see that we had resistance there, but then it broke above it, and now it's finding support at the at the bottom of this previous top, right? And then same thing, like unless it can break about 2450 and start closing above, it's not really doing anything. So what has this been now, 2 weeks? Yeah, 2 to 3 weeks, right? Up, down, up, down, up, down. So it needs to break and then cook after that. Okay, ADN looks like it's finding a bit of support at $3.70, guys. Alrighty. So again, one of our favorite names going into the open. And then look at staff, right? Staff failed at resistance, which again is not a massive surprise. That line was already on that chart when we posted it in Discord. So let's see what happens. Virus, yeah, as long as the range is holding, I think you're fine. Good morning, River. Good morning, good morning, good morning. There goes ADN. ADN is like, come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So let me go back because I asked you guys a question. Let me go back and see. So, staff, ADN staff, NLSP. Okay. Tesla. Uh, Tesla. So there really isn't anything on. Yeah, it's nothing. Plus, you guys don't really answer the question because you guys are just waiting for something to go kaboom so you guys can FOMO. So I'm like, hey, what do you guys like? You're like, doesn't matter. And I like the mindset though, because that's the same mindset that I have. Is it like it doesn't you don't always need to like have a list of things you're watching, right? You just need the discipline and a strategy, right? A strategy that isn't based on a specific stock. And then once the market shows you what exactly slow, right? So and then once the market shows you what it wants to do, like okay, this name has a catalyst or this name's moving, then you can apply that strategy to anything, right? So I for sure like the mindset. I for sure like the mindset. You just have to be ready. So yeah, it looks like we're kind of failing below 420 on 480 for now. Good morning, Chef Man. Ayo. So again, still a favorite, and staff. Let's see if staff can hold above $3.30 here, and then curl back up. At least give us a higher low, right? So let's see. Again, if you have any questions going into the open, please make sure you are asking. The S&P selling off, right? Selling off. What do you guys think happens tomorrow after the election? Well, I guess not tomorrow then, right? Tomorrow's yeah, so Wednesday basically. Because Carl, good morning, good morning. What do you guys think after the election? We pump or we crash? Pump or crash? What do you guys think? Do do. Come on, ADN. We know you can cook. Come on. You know you want to. You know you want to. La 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 la. uh. Okay, there we go. Do, do, do. And then I need to open up. Okay. You hope the market pumps. I think we all yeah for the most part. Nitro says crash. He says we pump. Wednesday we crash for SPY. Okay. Pump pump pump. Crash crash crash. SPY. Yeah. Yeah. Now we are slapped. So it looks like the market is set on dipping into the election then. There goes our top name, guys, about to hit highs of the day, right? So ADN. Just be aware that there is a double top at $1.34. Oof, that thing said screw your double tops. Screw your double tops, guys. So there goes ADN hitting brand new highs of the day. So that looks amazing. ADN, new highs of the day. Anybody holding ADN in the chat? Type in yes if you're holding ADN. Uh Damn virus. So let's see if we can close above $4.50. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Uh Sounds good. There goes. Yeah, the candle hasn't fully closed about $4.50 yet. Again, be careful, guys. Right, the market is about to open. Please be careful. Please be careful. Alrighty. Please be careful. So running nice and nice into the open. We've seen stuff like this happen all the time. Where like a stock is running into the open and it seems like the best stock in the market, and then all of a sudden, dead abyss. Right. Let me pull up DJT. So again, we're going to be paying attention to this one today, tomorrow, right? Today, tomorrow? Yeah, today and tomorrow. So it would be nice if that thing kept dipping, you know? Dip, dip, dip. This is actually a beautiful retest. If this was a normal stock, you know, like if this was a large cap stock and we had a big rally like this on the daily and then we were retesting the 200, you know, like 30 to 29.50 would be a nice area to be to you know to look for a curl, right? Sorry, Grim. Sorry, no more DJT dips. You know, fine, Grim, fine. So you know, if we can find a way to stay above $30, that would be perfect, right? So you should be pretty close to the bottom in like this dollar range. But this is not a normal stock. You know what I mean? Like it's just not a normal stock, right? There's so much that goes on with this. If he wins, okay. If he loses, and then the chart doesn't matter. Like, so there's so much going on there. But again, all I'm saying is beautiful chart, right? If this was a normal stock, that would be a good level. ADN, not quite closing above $4.50 yet. So we open in 2 minutes. Staff is still getting slapped. So let's see if staff can maybe double bottom. We're actually all the way back to the bottom of the range. This would have been so much nicer if we were sitting at the 200 EMA, though. That would be so much nicer. But for now, let's see if we can find support at $3.15, guys. Alrighty. So $3.15. Let's see what staff can do. See what staff can do. 38%. Nice virus. I know you were waiting and waiting and waiting. Camilla's leading the thing now, isn't he? Oh wow, dang. Sheesh. Crazy. Trump is going back up in the betting markets. Oh wow. Okay. They just keep going back and forth, you know. Dan, Ayo, good morning, good morning. So staff, let's see if we can bounce up $3.15 at the open, guys. Right? Maybe not. Maybe we go back and retest the 200 EMA, which it looks like it's going to. Right? We're really close to the open that you want to be safe. Right? You want to be safe. What's with safe hold, Samit? I don't know what safe hold is. And then with ADN, let's see what happens when the market opens. Alrighty. Some other names on here like VSTE, NUWE. The S&P is back to green. Palantir reports earnings tonight, so that's going to be on watch as well. And then obviously DJT, right? So let's see what happens with the chaos. Are you ready for the market to open? 20 seconds, guys. All the things she oh, funny. Staff is like, nope, nope, guys, we go to the abyss. So let's see if staff can touch the 200 and then go from there. Alrighty. Don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already, please and thank you. Alrighty. So let's see. Staff is still trying to decide what it wants to do, right? Maybe a bounce at the open here, just because we sold off into the open. Let's see what happens there, and then for ADN, it's equally as confused. So here comes the chaos. Yeah, give it a second here. Let these candles, let people take profits or do whatever they need to do, and then you can make your decision. Chaos. ADN is like, nope, I want to go up, guys. I want to go up. 428. Volatility. Staff is equally as volatile. So let's see. Yeah, again, don't forget to smash a like if you haven't already, and then you're done with it for the day. Smash a like, hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel, and if you're not a member yet and you want to join us, click the link at the bottom there from Nightbot already, and come join us. Cool. So again, there's no need to be rushing on a Monday morning to get into these stocks that are up 120% already. There's no need for that, right? So give it a second, let the market kind of relax and decide where it wants to go to, because not all of these names are going to run, you know? One is going to go to the abyss, the other one's going to pump. The question is which one. So if you're not sure, just sit back and relax. The market isn't going anywhere. Alrighty, some of these names are getting slapped. A lot of them are getting slapped. DJT with a nice pop here. So again, this level is nice, right, for DJT. Right, if this was a normal stock, so you have to keep that in mind, right? So there goes staff, right? Staff just hit new lows there after the open. So this is why it's important that you sit back and relax. Look at ADN. ADN also hit new lows there, right? ADN looks fine still because it has support a little bit higher, but still, right? So I was kind of watching this level though, right? This 295 for staff to see if we can consolidate and curl off it. So let's see. Alrighty. I need to make sure that. Okay, perfect. Okay. Do. Uh, yeah, of course it's bouncing already. Yeah, that thing needs to give us a bit more consolidation, actually. A bit more consolidation. Uh, okay. And then what's ADN doing? ADN actually came back to that demand zone, right? To the support. Yeah, $3.85. I think honestly in this case for staff we might need to get a bit of a bounce and then come back for a second retest of the double bottom, but it does look like it's finding support off the 200, right? So it just kind of depends if you're willing to gamble, right? Oh, there's Raven, guys. Raven is in the chat. Um, need to come in and get some stock market therapy. Hope you have a wonderful day, Raven. Yeah, something to get your mind off. Um, yeah, so if you guys saw Raven's post in Discord this weekend, crazy guys. Um, yeah. Raven was driving back with well, he was driving ahead, right? So driving back with with somebody that they probably went camping with, and the person was driving a Tesla, and the person hit a tree, and they couldn't get out of the car, and the car exploded or caught on fire, and then the person very sad, Raven. Really sorry to hear that. Yeah. So let's hope some some stock market therapy can take your mind off of things a little bit. Yeah. Oh, five of your friends, Raven. Five. Mm, dang, Raven. Yeah, sorry. Yep. You can't even imagine, can't even imagine, but yeah. Yeah, to five people in that Tesla, just gone. Yeah, crazy. Okay, let's see if ADN can find a bit of support here. Not ADN, staff. Alrighty, let's see if we can find a bit of support here and then bounce. Okay, let's see. Uh, hmm, okay, let's see. To this one seems a bit like I this is kind of what we wanted, like that second retest, but the way it's retesting that area is a bit sus, isn't it? Yeah. The way it's retesting that area is a bit sussy there. Yeah. Okay, this one's a no-go before even getting in. Uh, is yeah. So this one, again, the way that it's retesting, sometimes you can kind of tell to be patient. Um, yeah. So just too weak in the way. Yeah, yeah. Just too weak in the way that it's curling. So what I was looking for was a double bottom of the 200 there. So a bit of a gamble trade, but that one isn't quite working the way you would like it to. This is the thing about the open is, again, you have these names you like, but they don't all behave, right? So yeah. Yeah, so that one's kind of not behaving. ADN is actually still holding up really well of that demand zone, isn't it? So this is the one that we should have gone with, of $3.75. But even this honestly doesn't look like it wants to pump yet, right? So even this doesn't look like it wants to pump yet. Let's see. Jeff, INDOs is pushing. Okay. Okay, let me see. Let's make some monies, Raven. Yeah, Raven is playing those spy puts. Yeah. DJT is, yeah, DJT's actually had a really nice pump off that support, right? So that was a good level. Like anywhere from 30 to 29.50 for DJT is actually quite nice, right? So like 29.50 to 30.50, quite nice area for DJT. The only question for the only question there is, like, what do you do with it going into tomorrow, right? Like how does it perform is the only thing there. So uh yeah, so if it's below, yeah, if it's below those levels, then I kind of don't like it, right? So as soon as that candle is closing below that, we don't like it, right? If it's making new lows, we don't like it, Brian. Ready? So that looks very sus now. Again, ADN is still sitting in that same range, so it's not really giving us much either, other than the fact that it's bouncing up 280 for now, which is a good thing, right? $2.80. Yeah, and then look at that, right? It's already back to $2.80. So again, these two names we like coming into the open, they both kind of seem like they're not really doing anything there. NUWE does look nice actually. Look at NUWE on the left hand side. NUWE on the left. Oof, NUWE is cooking, guys. I mean, there's a whole bunch of supply zone at the top there, but that thing's like, I don't really care. The reason why you have this massive supply zone like this is because it's coming from multiple time frames, right? So the entire screen is red, um, right? Just because it's on a bigger time frame that this level is coming from. But that's a pretty nice push, though. Yeah, yeah. NUWE is the only thing cooking fair. Yeah, look at ADN, right? Like ADN just got slapped back to the bottom. So again, like these two names, and this is one of the things too. Like, just because names look good in pre-market, that doesn't necessarily mean they look good after the market opens, right? So like pre-market is a different session. Market open is a complete different session. So you always need to be patient and let Um, actually, that NUWE actually did really well with that. Hmm. Yeah, did really really well. Um, okay, let's see. Do 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 do. 3250. Yes. I'm surprised none of these names are actually halted yet. Watch. You know what's gonna happen now? Either ADN or STAF. One of these new names is gonna fall on NUWE at some point. NUWE is still cooking, guys. New highs of the day, 113%. Is anybody holding NUWE? You're in at $2.40. Okay, nice. Yeah, you might have hit some resistance here at $3 now. Again, the entire area is red, but $3 might be a psychological level for you. No, 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 no. There you go. That thing said who? $3 where? $3.30 now, NUWE. Shish. I'm still surprised they haven't halted this thing yet. I'm pretty sure they're gonna halt it on this candle. You know what? I want to zoom out because I really want to see why we have a massive supply zone there. That's why. That's why. No, 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 no. Because we have multiple wicks in like different areas. So if you look to the left hand side here, right? So each of these daily candles closing the wicks in different spots will create like potential areas to fail at. Anyways, but yeah, NUWE's halted up, guys. Halted up. Some of these will start to disappear as soon as the next candle opens. A lot of these will disappear. Um, so congratulations if you're in NUWE. That's a pretty nice push, right? Pretty nice push there. $2.23, Walter. Well done. Congratulations. Woof. Yeah, it's halted, Tony. Halted 260 BLK. Very nice. 227, Jason. Very nice. Yeah, some very good entries actually. Very, very good entries. Okay, let's see. No, 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 no. Yeah, there we go. Let's go, Walter. $2.80. Okay. Yeah, let's see if we can actually get a curl in the retest of the 200. Fair. Yeah. Let's see if you can get a because you're up 4 pennies for now, right? So that thing again. The only concern here is the selling pressure that's on it. There's a lot of selling pressure. Um, but yeah, let's see. Yeah, you can see like it tries to go up and somebody's pushing it back down, right? Like it's trying to close above the 9. They're like, nope, you shall not pass. So it's really going to need to, at the very least, close above the 9, and then maybe you have some momentum back to the upside. SRM is slowly bouncing up the 200, right? So it's done that a few times this morning, actually. So, and then $1 resistance, right? So ADN, nothing, right? Nothing, nothing, nothing. So as soon as that thing broke below 370, 380, yeah, no longer safe, right? STAF, again, STAF still needs to get back above the 9, $2.80, and then maybe push back towards $3. Alrighty, and then NUWE is obviously halted. VSTE, nothing happening on that one, just consolidating. NLSP, nothing happening. Major sell-off. Palantir again reports earnings, so nothing happening. The S&P has gone from red to green multiple times this morning, and now it's pumping. Right, so it kind of looks like it's getting close to resistance up there, like a market open double top in the 200 EMA. But that's a pretty nice push for the S&P though. I bet you it's going to keep going back and forth like this, though. Back and forth, um, until we actually have the election. And then maybe after that, we can, yeah. Yeah, Faye, you're really going to need that thing to pop like now, right? Again, these candles are consolidating, so you have a bit of hope. But my goodness, is there a lot of selling pressure? Like you would hope like now, you could at least get a nice pop. Let's go, Ryan. Good morning. Let's go. Yeah, that thing just keeps going back and forth there, Fair. So let's see. Again, you would think and hope that it's found a bottom for now, right? 58. That's a pretty low stop loss. right? Because the low today is 267, right? So you're hoping that it can stay above that level. Hoping. Absolutely, Raven. Ryan. Perfect. Okay, good. Or OMIC is at $24 now. I'm pretty sure I got rid of that for a NUWE. There goes new highs of the day, guys. Oh my goodness, NUWE. NUWE's just cooking. That's a pretty nice run. It's a very nice run for NUWE. So again, congratulations if you got into this one. Congrats. Woof, NUWE's not stopping. Not stopping. I bet you NUWE's halted again. Damn. Yeah, it's halted at 396. $3.96. That's a pretty nice run. Oh yeah, Jordan. NUWE, UWE. Oh yeah, this is the name, isn't it? NUWE, UWE. Yeah. NUWE, UWE. Ooh, Ryan, if you hold this thing and it crashes, Ryan, you're gonna feel like a slap through the computer. I promise. Man the cannons then, right? Your stop loss better be very tight, like so tight. Cause I know you, Ryan. You bought this thing at $2.30, right? This is $2.30, guys. Right there. It's gone all the way up there. All the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Ryan is gonna hold this thing. Oh, Ryan, don't make me find you. That this goes to all of you in the chat. Put a stop loss, please. I like it, Jason. Love it. Well done. Good. I will come and take his eyebrows. Yes, please, Dan. So you better not. Make sure your stop loss is ready to go, right? The reason we say that is because again, if a stock is halting up so easily, what are the chances of that stock halting down and opening lower? Right? Pretty high. So yeah. Monies. Yeah, a lot of you guys got in the two below 250, which is amazing. Let's go, Ryan. Love you too. uh can be the next drug. You never want to go into a stock thinking that it's the next of anything, right? So DJT came back into that same range, right? What did we say? So 2950 to 3050, right? That's the range, Kimbella. That's the exact same range, right? It's bounced right off the bottom of the range. Yeah. Thanks for the ADN. Yeah, we had some fun with ADN this morning in pre-market, so that was a nice win before the market even opened. So Jericho says thanks for ADN chart from STAF and got back in previous. Thanks for Tesla. Let's go. Well done, Jericho. You played it after the open. Okay. It looks like the S&P is topping at that exact level, right? So that double top from the market open right at the 200 for SPY. That's exactly where the S&P is failing at. So that's not a major surprise because that's just a double top, right? So now failed and then potentially retesting the bottom, the downside, the kernel. So and then here comes, right? And now it's at the kernel. So let's see if we can start to curl up this level, right? See if we can start to curl off this level for SPY. And there goes your little curly curl of the kernel to the downside. And there it goes. Trying to SPY. Yeah. Let's see if it stays above the kernel. So again, STAF is still playing the same game here. Right? Still playing the same game. So super weak. ADN isn't really doing much, right? So below the 9 as well. And then NUWE is obviously halted up. So yeah. Wheeler. Yeah, all the same names, huh? FCell, interesting. SMCI, garbage. SMCI reports earnings on Wednesday, right? I think. Yeah, Wednesday. Chewy, mid cap 400 today. Chewy's joining. Getting added. Interesting. Did you stop hit or did you just sell it fair? What happened? Come on, NUWE. And is the S&P still selling off? Well, the S&P is still holding up the chrono there. So let's see if we can curl up that chrono. Look, it looks like it wants to, right? Like retesting the chrono and slowly bouncing up the chrono. So let's see. Uh, yeah, you did. Yeah, there goes Spice and nope, lower, lower. And then NUWE still halted, still halted. Oh, there goes the on halts, guys. So there goes your pop after the halt, and then you slap. Right. This is why you need a stop loss. This is why you need a stop loss. Right. Did you see that? We just went from $4 and $4 and almost 20 cents to $3.44. Right, like I bet you this candle is going to be all over the place. Like it's almost back to $4 already. Right, this is that initial on halt candle. So make sure you have a plan. Again, all of you guys are still green on this position, so there's really nothing to worry about. As long as you have a plan, you should be okay. Right. So as long as you have a plan, you should be okay. And here goes below $3.40. Maybe just a retest of the 9 EMA, right, of 330 and then a bounce. Well, we'll see. No, 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 no. Wait, what happened? What happened? did the virus send me a message? Someone give a CPR? Unbelievable. Anyways, no, 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 no. On Tesla? Yeah. Tesla. Fun, fun, fun. Are we still dropping? No. Bit of a bounce. The SPY. Yeah. Looks like NUWE wants to retest that 9 EMA though. 380, 383. Well done, Walter. Well done. Yeah, so it looks like the bottom, there it goes, right? There's that 330 now. So let's see if we can start curling up the blue line. If not, well, we keep going lower because of the selling pressure, right? So 330 is that 9 EMA though. It's not holding. Here comes 320. So this is why you want to make sure you have that stop loss up there, right? That stock was at 390 and then it went to $4.20. If you didn't have a stop loss, you just lost $1 for no reason. No reason, right? No reason. So let's see if we can start finding support consolidating and then curling. Uh, uh, rubbish, rubbish, Dan. Um, yeah, take those monies ASAP. Yeah, fair mixture. Mm. Palantir is actually pushing a little bit, recovering some of those losses. ADN is trying a little bit. Yeah, it's trying to consolidate, isn't it? So 335 ish. Yeah, it is actually, Andrew. Yeah, it's one of those gamble trades, right? Where you're like, okay, this looks like consolidation. Maybe it's gonna bounce. Yeah. NUWE is trying to curl. Rubbish virus. Absolute rubbish. Okay, there we go. Yeah, looks like NUWE is really trying to hold off the 9 EMA for now. And DJT again is still below 3050, but it's still in that same stupid range, right? And then there's ADN with that gamble bounce. So a little bit of consolidation, cross back above the 9, and then a bit of a pop. How much of a run is that thing going to get? Who knows? STAF, new lows of the day. So once it's weak and it's not really performing, um, sometimes honestly, like, and this is why, like, again, the only time we wanted to play this stock was when it was trying to double bottom of the 200 EMA, right? This is the only time we wanted to play with this thing, right? As soon as it breaks below the 200 EMA, that white line, it becomes a headache at this point, right? If you're scalping any stocks that are below the 200 EMA, you're asking for stress, right? And if you do that, you really need to make sure that it's consolidating, like it's really, really consolidating, like it's sitting in a demand zone and really consolidating. That makes it a bit easier on you, because if you're just taking gambles below the 200 for longs, it's really stressful. Yeah, it is. So maybe though this can become a double bottom of 330, Andrew, maybe, right? Only reason for that is because this one's actually still above the 200 EMA, so maybe you can find a way to stay above it. That would be good. NUWE is bouncing off the beautiful blue line, right? The 9 EMA. So there goes your curl. So $3.30 back to 350, 360. So let's see. Let's see. That thing said, excuse me. The S&P actually went all the way back up and retested the 200 EMA again, right? So now that's a triple top up there for SPY. It's gonna be like this all day, up and down and up and down. Election. Did ADN just get slapped? Yeah, ADN just got slapped, guys. All the way back down. Seriously, today really is a day to like just be like make monies again, which makes a lot of sense, right? We're going into like the most uncertain period ever, right? Well, I mean, the elections are pretty uncertain. So when you go into stuff like that, people just tend to like lock in gains and move on, right? Which is why NUWE was impressive the way that it ran, and it's still very impressive what it's doing here. But yeah, very very nice for NUWE. Virus, okay. Remember when that was a wild day. Let me see what Spy is doing. Oh my goodness, Spy. What is it doing? Oh, yeah, because that thing just it popped above. It looked like it was a breakout, but there's not really a breakout because then the candle just got erased, all of it back down below. So still resistance, but maybe that's a setup for a long. I don't know, but yeah. Yeah, and they have earnings on Wednesday, virus. So I don't really know what to make of that. Don't really know what to make of that company, but yeah, we'll see. Maybe Palantir double top. Maybe Palantir double tops. Uh yeah. Yeah, staff. Just random pump and dumps. Yeah. DJT is just waiting for tomorrow. NUWE is getting slapped now. Yep. Today really is a day for, like, scalps, lock in your gains. So is tomorrow, right? Make monies, lock in the gains, and move on. Win with yeah. Always. There you go. Good morning, Eddie. Hey yo. Do, do. What's ADN doing there? Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Let's see. I'm just looking at some of these options, virus. Just looking at some of these options. Hmm. Is anybody looking at Tesla puts? Tesla puts. Do, 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 do. Yeah, it's just, again, I don't like very much going into the election, especially when it comes to options. Do, do, do. Yeah, don't like very much going into do 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 do. Maybe Peloton, actually. Maybe the Peloton virus. Peloton. Let's go, Josh. Ready for to break loose. It's gonna be for a couple of weeks. I hope everyone brought a helmet. Yeah, especially the next 2 days, Josh. Next 2 days, chaos, 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 chaos. Mark, somebody say options. He made $450 on a fresh bet this morning. Let's Mark is Chris, good morning. Mark has been doing really well in options. A lot of people actually that have transitioned to options are doing really well, Virus. Really, really well. Really, really well. Um, you know, Virus, you should be very proud, right? Virus and team and everybody in the options cooking lab, right? Should be very proud. That's amazing. Options are king. Yeah, Archer is another one, right? That just transitioned to options, right? And is cooking. Like, a lot of people seem to be loving the options. So that, like I said, if that isn't teamwork, I don't know what that is. You know, I know what Virus is thinking. Virus is thinking, see, anyways, rotten tomatoes, Virus. Anyways, you take out the rotten tomatoes. Virus for president. I vote for Virus. Actually, Virus left the country. He left the damn country, Mark. Pablo left the country. Virus left the country. Student Dan is gonna leave the country. Mark is gonna leave the country. Unbelievable. uh, yes. And its fire is absolutely Dan. Absolutely. Absolutely. Love it. He's about to be a foreigner. Seriously, Josh. Soon Josh is gonna leave. Actually, Josh is never gonna leave the country. Because Josh loves the states just as much as he loves the casino. So yeah, the S&P is looking okay there. Anybody planning on taking some gambles for Palantir earnings? Anybody? Yeah, the only thing there, yeah, Mark mentioned that this morning as well. I think it's a pretty good strategy, right? Strato for DJT, right? I bet you a lot of people are going to be doing that, buying calls and puts on DJT going into earnings. A lot of people are going to be doing that. The only problem with this is how expensive they are. They're not anything and family, Josh. Yes, 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 yes. Right, just a small position, Archer. Yeah, yeah. I bet you a lot of people are going to be doing this, right? Betting both ways, because if he loses, slap. If he wins, pump, right? So yeah, yeah. Let me look at the chain. Yeah. So DJT should be up here somewhere. My search history. Okay, so I'm gonna look at today is what, the fourth. So November 8th. You know what? I'm gonna stick to November 8th for now, because that's Friday. Then we can also look at November 15th, because those are really the only two dates I would ever look at. Because if you look at anything beyond that, right? Yeah, exactly, Josh. If you look at anything beyond that, they're way too expensive. I mean, like seriously, look at these. I mean, these calls are in the money, so then we have to go like beyond $50, right? If you're looking for calls, you're potentially looking for $350 and beyond, and even that, honestly, you're spending $400 for one. And you know what's crazy is DJT is red today. We're down 2%, right? And look at these calls. These calls are still nice and green, like all of them. $50 calls still green, right? Like that's because again, implied volatility, right? In the sense, IV crush is gonna happen on these ones. This is maybe even worse than earnings, right? So you have to make sure you're really careful with these ones, right? Because they're not cheap and they're gonna get burned hard, right? Like look at this. Like look. Like let me go all the way down, okay? Like let's do max chain. Like $100, and you're still spending a lot of monies. And $100, look at these things. Like look at these things. The stock is down today. It's going down below $30, and the $100 calls for DJT are still going up 21% or something, right? Uh, like look at implied volatility, 600%. Right. So the more I look at these, the more I agree with you, Yogi. I'm like, yeah, for the amount you're spending, like unless you're doing extreme, like unless you're going all the way extreme to like the $80 range, like if you're betting $100 on the call side and $100 on the put side, then okay, maybe that makes a lot of sense because then you're betting $200 really or less, right? But the closer you start to get to $50, the less it makes sense, right? So now if I look at the put side, right, let's look at the put side, like equally as crazy, right? Like look at $15 puts, right? Again, like you know what's interesting is the puts are actually red. The puts are actually red. So almost feel in the sense like people are looking for the upside more than the downside. Like look at all of these things. Like look at this. I mean, the $30 puts would make a lot of sense, right? But look at the price and look, they're not actually pumping, even though the stock is dropping. So I don't know, not something that I'm gonna do, but YOLO, yeah. Puts calls and the time to go long was July, yeah. Double bottom, $12 for 38%. Not gonna complain for stress, yeah, yeah. The price of some of these things, honestly, yeah. And the problem is everybody knows what's coming, right? So everybody knows that the election is coming. So then, just again, again, the implied volatility on this thing is just outrageous. Carry on, let's go. Welcome to Legends. Carry on, let's go. So carry on, just upgrade it to Legend. Can you imagine paying Can you imagine paying this much for one put? Can you imagine? I mean, like again, we obviously wouldn't be looking for stuff like that. We'd be looking for $20 puts or less, right? But yeah, you never know though. You never know. Maybe like these $12 puts, $12 puts. Like again, like I said, if you're looking for, like if you're looking for the extreme because you want to be a part of the action, right? You can go extremely cheap and say, you know what, let me do some $12 puts for $60, right? Let me do some $100 calls, right? $80 calls or something. So both extremes. If you can go extreme and it works out, then I think that's when you get paid, you know? But that's the way you'd have to do it though. Other than that, yeah, it just becomes something that's yeah, and way out of the money. Yeah, it has to be way out of the money at this point. Way out of the money. Put credit spread out, which is a bullish move. Yeah, 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 yeah. SPPL. That was a nice little pop on that thing there. 100%. Dang, that was nice actually. I wasn't paying attention to that. SPPL. Hmm. Yeah, not anymore. It's gone. Needs to curl. NUWE is bouncing up the 50 EMA at 280. Bring on the violence, carry on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You should have a whole bunch of other channels now that should just show up for you. Carry on already. Uh, wait, what happened? What happened? What happened? How low do you want it to go? Uh, uh, Shamir, sorry. Um, Someone put protein powder in there. Yep. That was a really good run, Josh. Right away from the open. Right away from the open. Yeah. So again, you make the monies, right? If you most of you, where's Ryan, guys? Where's Ryan? Did you sell this thing, Ryan? What did I tell you guys? Where's Ryan? Ryan, what did you sell this thing at? Somebody might need to go visit Ryan. Anyway, so again, this is why you want to lock in those profits, guys, right? So from $2 all the way to $4, right? $4.20, and we actually went way below $2, way below $3 on that drop, right? So lock in your gains. Don't sit there and wait. Knight says, can you take a look at SMCI for me? I made a lot of profits on off the puts last week, sold, and now you're back in puts to the 1526.50. Just remember that SMCI has earnings on Wednesday. Alrighty, so this might be the nail in the coffin, or it might be might be a reason for them to pop. Right, so this chart looks ugly. Like again, it's only puts on this garbage, right? Only puts. You know, there's OnlyFans for puts. Yeah, that's where SMCI belongs. But anyways, you bought 2650 puts, right? So you should be green on those puts unless you bought them. I don't know, unless you bought them like way off the bottom or something like that. That thing was at 23,890, right? So maybe that was a good time for you to lock in profits. You want to be again, like I said, they have earnings on Wednesday, so you want to be careful with that. There's a potential reason for them to say something because this stock has been dropping a while now, right? From $50 to $23. That's a pretty nice drop. So be very careful. Make sure you have a stop loss on those puts, though, please. Don't let them again. You made some really good money on the puts earlier. Don't let the money get erased because you wanted to get in again. So for now, if that thing can find a way to stay, if it can get back below 25, I think you're going to be fine. If it closes above 25, you might have a problem. Right? So be careful. Last week, you sold the puts today, and then why did you get into more puts again on the same day to profit? But back in once they popped 20 price for 2650 puts. Okay, so you should be like break even-ish or like close, right? Well done, D. Let's go. Monies. Yeah, just make sure you have a stop loss then, nine, since you sold them today, right? Because that's a pretty good trade. Don't let it go to the abyss, please. Okay, let's go back to NUWE, guys. Where's NUWE? Yeah, so NUWE is slowly curling up the 50 there. It seems to have a bit of resistance at 330, so that's your next resistance, and then hopefully higher. Again, don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already, please, and thank you. um, uh, don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe if you haven't. And if you're not a member yet, click the link at the bottom of the chat from Nightbot and come join us in Discord already. Come join us. Come join us already. What's staff doing? Nothing? Yeah. As soon as these stocks go below the 200, it's like, it's really not worth the stress. ADN is really fighting to find a base, though. Um, right above the 200 here. Really, really struggling to find a base. So let's see if it actually does find it. ADN. Yeah, 3%. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Yeah, just make sure you protect the monies. So and then NUWE is failing on 330. Ryan, you never said if you sold that stock or not, so you're still in that stock, Ryan. I have to go vote. Josh, okay, sounds good. I have to go vote, and then how are you feeling? Are you fully recovered though, Josh? Uh, it's like tomorrow. Last chance to save America. Absolutely. Yes. Do your research. Go vote. Yeah. You fully recovered? Okay, sounds good, Josh. Yes, yes, yes. You can go to the polls and vote today, not just tomorrow, Josh. Ooh, I can't wait to start watching, them count those votes. There's a thing of, I don't know, like, I don't know. There's a level of, like, excitement, adrenaline when you're watching them count the vote and saying this person won this person won this. It's yeah. Uh yeah, yesterday was the last day to vote early. Well, no clue. Yeah, Nui's still trying to break above that 330. Here we go. There goes Nui. On Friday, 335. That's such weakness. You voted on Thursday. Thursday. La la la. You're prepping a watch party? Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Do 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 do. uh, why did Nui skyrocket all of a sudden? Just because it bounced off the 50 and then created a demand zone and an uptrend. So then a bit of upward momentum. So people just bought the dip skis. uh, we will get Blaze to run for SB. No, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah. No, thank you. Yeah. That's wild, Kimbella. Why would you call someone a liar? Anyways. Uh Hopefully things get better after the election. Yeah, I hope the markets can, calm down and relax, and then we can have some post market reactions. Oh yeah, the S&P is nice and green today, kind of. Well, not nice and green, but from the bottom to where it's at now. Yeah, FSL had news last week, and then it's just maintained that momentum. It seems. Ooh, okay, web broker. Let's pin this tab actually. Pin the tab. Yeah, doesn't matter, Kimbella. Does not matter. That's a bit silly, in my opinion. Right? Like you're on YouTube's. Sometimes when you have nothing nice to say, you don't say anything. Yeah, yeah. Anyways, yeah, it really does look like ADN is fighting to stay above this little support line there. Again, I don't trust it because it's really weak, but yeah. La la la. Anyways, la 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 la. Yep. Seriously, Rob. Seriously. Let's see. Okay, what else do we like here for today? A lot of pump and dumps. A lot of pump and dumps. La 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 la. We need something to cook, please. It looks like NUWE is still failing at 330. Still failing. IWM. Nazim, are you playing with IWM? Okay, there we go. Uh, wait. Let me go look at Tesla. Anyways, Tesla was at 238. That was a pretty nice dip buy. Shamir, I hope you bought the dip there. I hope you bought the dip. What? This stock is so bipolar. So bipolar. From 280, 270 to 273 to 238. How the hell do you move that quickly all over the place like that? Crazy. You bought 20 shares. Very nice. Good. You took a call this morning, Nazim? Okay. Let me look at IWM actually. Did you see Josh, all the chaos this weekend? Okay. Yeah, that's not a bad area. 218-ish. Yeah. Not bad at all, Nazim. Right? You just have to be aware that like the closer you get to 225 and 230, not even 230, 228, more resistance, right? But yeah, 218 was nice this morning for IWM. Very, very nice. Sheesh, Tesla. My goodness. My goodness. Yeah, absolutely. Um, yeah, it looks like it's curling, Carl, isn't it? There is a downtrend forming here at 61 cents, and then the next level there's 68 cents. Okay, and we need something to cook though. My goodness, all of these little scalps are just not cutting it, huh? ADN is still sitting in that range. This is one of those trades where you're like, oh, do I want to take the gamble? Like, oh, do I want to take the gamble? It is really trying to consolidate, isn't it? La, 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 la. And then the S&P. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, crazy, crazy, Rob. Crazy, 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 crazy. Yeah, right below resistance, T robot. Right below resistance. What do I think? Raz, what's your position in DJT? You're gonna have to help me out. What's your position? And then I'll take a closer look. What is your position? Yeah, yeah, it's right there. It just broke out. Yeah, that thing said, thanks, guys. 131% for you, Sumit. You bought it at 31.30. Okay, what's your plan with it? Are you planning on holding into the election? Again, it's a gamble. It's just like when a company reports earnings, you don't know what's gonna happen, whether they beat or miss, right? That's kind of the idea with this one here. So, will you do you have a stop loss one, and are you planning on holding into the election? Because once I know what you're thinking, then I can actually try and help. So there goes ADN, guys. Right, that thing is all over the place. Like it's seriously all over the place. So it's all over the place. Yeah, no, it does look good. So you kind of want these candles to start closing about 70 cents and then push for 80. Uh, yeah, stay green. Yeah. See you in Discord, Nitro. See you in Discord. See you in Discord. There we go. Did anybody take this signal? Yeah, this thing is all over the place. I wish those candles would just go and not come back. Just go and not come back, ADN. But that thing is all over the place. Up and down and up and down and up and down. Let's see if we can get above $1.40 though. Huh. Maybe this candle this time will actually cook. Mm. Hmm. What's the bid and ask? Okay, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, Captain. Yeah. Wanted to hold into until after election. Stop loss 15%. Okay, perfect. RAS. Yeah. Um, maybe 10%, but again, so if you're planning on holding into the election, um, you have to be ready to wake up on Wednesday with it down more than 15% or up more than 15%, right? Because your stop loss might not exactly execute or it might open way lower. Alrighty. So again, it's one of those trades where make sure that you're not holding too big of a position because anything can happen. Alrighty. Judging by the option chain, honestly, it looks like most people are expecting it to go up, but you still never know. Jonathan, 59 to 71 from red to green for the day. Well done, Jonathan. Yeah, well done. You never give up, right? You never give up. SPL has done really well. So congrats. La 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 la. For a big move, you like Oxy. Shows nice recovery signals, reversal signals. I like it. I think there was a lot of talk about Oxy last week when the price of oil and let me pull up Oxy. You know what's interesting, Virus? The last time we bought those Oxy calls, Oxy was at $50, right? Wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Right? The last time we played Oxy, it was at this price. Remember, we put this circle here, and then Oxy started cooking and cooking and cooking and cooking all the way to 57. Now Oxy's all the way back again to the same price. So all 52-week low for Oxy is 49.50. So 49.50. So Nazim, pretty good spot. As long as Oxy stays above 49.50, it's fine. Alrighty. If we start breaking below these levels and closing below 49.50, then you might have a problem, right? So yes, the tensions make sense, right? But at the same time, the technicals would not align with the price with like the price action. So then I wouldn't like it. But for now, though, yeah, that's a good spot. Yeah. Good spots. ADN again, I still like what ADN is doing here, right? I've mentioned this so many times. Like if you're gonna take a gamble trade, you want to make sure you're gambling off a level that it's really consolidating at, right? It's gonna be 50-50, right? But if I'm gonna take a 50-50 trade, I want to look at the chart and say, damn, why does this thing keep bouncing off this price? Why does it keep bouncing here? Why does it keep bouncing? Why? And then the 200 EMA is obviously holding, right? So that helps. So now the question is, will ADN actually get back above $3.40 and cook? Oh, really? Who's your uncle? Yeah, my uncle recommended it for me. Oh, wow. Who's your uncle, Nazim? Come join us in Discord. Virus and the crew will be playing options, and you can hang out with them from Oxy to all the other option plays. S&P, maybe IWM if you mention it. So yeah, 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 yeah. So who's your uncle? So again, nice little bounce off the bottom for ADN. So not a bad scalp on that one there. NUWE isn't really doing anything for now, but we do kind of have a bit of a double bottom there, maybe at 285. So let's see if we can start curling off that level. Yeah, already. And then SPL again, really nice run on this one. Some of you guys made all your money back, all your losses. Random stuff, yeah, pretty nice bounce. So yeah, if you want to join us in Discord, you have to click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Dan and Nightbots, and you have to sign up for the level that says Discord Community Legend or Goats, right? So the Legend level is the level to go with, because at some point the Discord Community level is going to be useless for the people that don't have it already. But anyways, so yeah, come join us in Discord. Uh, he's still learning. Oh, okay, perfect. Perfect. Mm-mm-mm. Uh, yeah. Yeah. So it looks like it's failing at 75 cents random stuff. So 75 break and then boom skis. And then yeah, so Palantir again reports earnings tonight, guys. I don't think I expect Palantir to miss earnings, right? As the S&P is dipping a bit again. I don't expect any like the S&P to pick a direction today. But so yeah, Palantir reports earnings tonight, right? I don't know if anybody's taking gambles on Palantir. But I don't expect them to miss earnings. My only concern is, like, the first time we said we liked Palantir was at $7, right? Like we've been watching Palantir for a long time. Like, look at all these arrows, right? We've been watching this damn stock for a long time, and it's been amazing, right? From $7, from 6, 7, it's been going, going, and going, and going, and going. So amazing long-term hold. The only problem with stuff like this is, again, to what degree is like a good earnings priced in? So yeah, be careful. ADN looks nice, guys. Right. So here we go. We're breaking above $3.40. $3.40. Come on, push it, push it, push it, push it. Type in yes in the chat if you go back into ADN. Type in yes if you go back into ADN. Interesting. Okay. So we need to push above 350 there next. That's your next resistance. La, 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 la. Actually, let's do that. $3.50. Uh, yeah. Jonathan, yes. Bradley, yeah. Yeah, good consolidation and a bounce there. Again, the only problem with today is, just the fact that you have to lock in these gains quicker than we would like to be locking them in. But now let's see what this one does. Alrighty, again, your next resistance is 350. And we can stay above the 9 EMA. That would be good too. That would be good. Okay, let me go back to a smaller time frame here and then pull up the S&P. Yeah, SPY just keeps going back and forth. Here goes 346, 347. Can we see a breakout? Not yet. Not yet. NUWE's bouncing. Yeah, it's trying to bounce up the double bottom, right? So $2.80 AD, right? So the VWAP is your little VWAP there. Your little VWAPs, and then double bottom bounce. So let's see what happens. Do you discuss options plays on the Nazim? Yes, we discuss options plays in the options cooking lab, right? So become a legend member, and then you have access to all the channels. Alrighty, come join us. Uh, 240 puts for Tesla. Yeah. Virus doesn't want peace. Virus wants violence always. Tesla puts. Yeah. Let's go, Archer. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, kind of looks like a 247 double top, doesn't it, Virus, for Tesla? Yeah, as long as it stays below 247 though. So that's why you have that tight stop loss, which is perfect. So it looks like ADN just failed that resistance, right? Maybe retesting the demand zone, maybe a higher low, right? So 350 resistance and then retest. So let's see if that thing can curl again. And then SPPL looks amazing still for anybody that's in it. Looks amazing. Another 35% on SMCI. So SMCI. Yeah. SMCI is nice and volatile where like the options are nice, Nice and volatile. You know what's interesting? The momentum scanner was spamming SMCI today. From the 26th to the 27th. SMCI. Is it too late to enter ADN? Yes, it is, Captain. Unless we start curling, right? Yeah, we are sitting in the demand zone, so you would almost expect it to start curling at some point here. But yeah, you want to wait for that curl, right? Again, the entry was a gamble off the bottom, right? So a gamble off the bottom, right? It's finding a lot of support, right? It's still above the 200 EMA. So that was the gamble. So now when it's sitting in the middle like this, it's always a bit more sus. But again, let's see if it starts curling. Go ready. There goes your NUWE with the bounce. Yeah. NUWE's like, my turn, guys. My turn. My turn. GEVO. Hmm. Yeah, we might just need to keep it safe into the election here. Okay, that was a long time ago. Hmm. What do you think of not Palantir? Hmm. Anyways, let's ignore that. Is your jelly roll? I like it. Cass, can plug break above 240? Yes, it can. Can it? Yes, it can. Sounds like an election. Anyways, plug. Plug power 241. You're saying? Because of the double top. I see. Yeah, it does look good though, doesn't it? Slow and steady. 15%. Not a massive push, but definitely headed in the right direction. So let's see if we can stay above. So Captain, maybe again like off $3.20 if it can stay above it, right? Tesla's like, hey guys, I'm going back to 247. Let me go retest. Thanks to the S&P. I can only imagine what's going to be happening tomorrow night, Dan, with futures. I can only imagine. I must, we need to stay up late and get some evals, because I bet you some of these candles, oof, violence. Yeah, New Year's. Nui ooey ooey. I trading them in 2020. Violence, yeah, violence. You might need to go to bed, early the next 2 days so you can catch up on sleep because you're gonna be staying. Well, actually, so tonight and then tomorrow, take a nap and then stay up late on Tuesday night. Stay up late. Yeah, tomorrow night might be really nice for trading futures. Very, very nice. You don't need sleep if you have the white stuff. Did ADN go back down again? Yeah, it actually went back down to the exact same spot for that signal, right, Captain? And then came back up again. So, yeah, yeah. Do you guys usually stay awake like the entire time, or do you go to bed and then wake up and see who's won the election? How do you guys do it? How do you guys do it? Do, 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 do. Captain, okay, make sure you have a good stop loss, please. Because if that thing goes below $3.13, it might be done already. So make sure you have a good stop loss. Keep it tight. Tesla is back to 247. 247. Uh, let's see. Uh, okay. Tomorrow night, I think I could drag on maybe until Wednesday, Thursday. Really? Okay. Well, then that's pretty useless. Then pretty useless. Pretty useless. Yeah. Tesh is always drinking though, so always drinking. Doo-doo. Yeah. Yeah, that -8%, pretty good stop loss for options virus. I think more people need to, Dan was someone that did that really well, like the usual 10% stop loss for options. People need to like really learn to do that when it comes to options. Because if you don't, like those options will destroy you. So find a good entry, set a tight stop loss. Same as stonks, right? Because those options can get destroyed way quicker than stocks can, and they don't come back most of the time. Most of the time. CCJ. Discussing. Okay. Yeah, I know, right, Brad? Like an illegal immigrant, huh? Like, hello, I'm here for my hotel, my monies, and to vote, please. Bondi, drug is? Oh, okay. Please let me vote. Better to exactly then, exactly. I think a lot of people actually do the 2025. Wow, drug is still at $52 a Bondi. That's impressive, very impressive, huh? I wish they had options. Well, except Brad, like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, use the stop loss, Dan. Yeah, I think people just never realized that you could set stop losses on options for some reason. But yeah, you can. You just can't do the market stops because options usually have like some pretty weird spreads sometimes. So then you need to have those limits. ADN looks like it bounced again off the exact same spot, right? So if this stupid stock would just decide to cook, that's the problem with these stocks, right? Is that you can pick the bottom, like you can pick the bottom and say, okay, this is the bottom and beautiful, right? Well, when's the volume going to come in so it can cook? Who knows? So you make the decisions that based on what the information you have, and then if it's not working, then it's not working, right? Seems to have found a bottom for staff. Yeah, I mean that thing is way up there already, right? So it looked like it found a bottom at 250 ish, right? Psychological level, Jonathan. But now it's all the way at $3, 290. So now I almost think like you'd be taking an unnecessary risk unless we dipped again and then consolidated. But like after a run like this, that looks really nice if you got in at 250, right? But now you're almost buying 50 cents higher than the bottom, right? So that's just not a risk that I'm willing to take. But wrote the before the pop, Jonathan. Oh, okay, I see. Perfect. Yeah. Good, good, good. 294, 295. That thing said, yup, $3. That's actually a very nice pop. And back to $3 again. Wow. 50 cents, Jonathan. But yeah, again, risk reward, meh. Don't worry about it, Jonathan. Like if you saw this thing coming off the bottom and you missed it, okay, then that's a problem. But like, look at that. We're already back below 290, right? So, yup, drug. Yeah. Maybe drug is a sympathy play into the election. People are going to be doing drugs. Tesla's at 248. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. And the S&P is at 572. What's Bitcoin doing? Of course Bitcoin is red, huh? Of course the BTC is red. Double 10%, 20% virus. Okay. Virus wants the monies. Wants the monies. ADN is back to $3.30 again, right? So we just keep going back and forth on this one. Bitcoin is the new DJT. Yeah. Yep. It would have been so nice if Bitcoin was consolidating above 70, because then I would feel like we're almost coiling off for an all-time high push. But no. I think is speaking of which, let me look at Bitcoin here. BTC. BTC. I feel like I needed to take a short on NQ. Ooh. Ooh. Let me look at the 4 hour on Bitcoin here. I don't think anybody wants to see a dip like this, like from 70, almost 74 again. Yeah, we were really close to that previous all-time high, huh? Like really close. Like so close. Like a few $100s off, right? So technically it doubles up on a bigger time frame, right? And again, nobody wants to see this thing drop from 74 all the way down to 68. But at the same time, again, to me it still kind of looks like it's trending up, right? So still looks like it's trending up for the most part. So we'll see what happens after all the uncertainty is done. After we'll give some yeah. So let's see. See if we're pushing at the end of the week, staying above the 200 here at 66, 800s, or getting slapped. Is Plug still just sitting there, Cass? Wow, dang. Dang. What time is it? Okay. Perfect. STAF. That thing's really stalling there, Captain, below $3. Come on, ADN, what are you doing? Something just needs to go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. ADN is like, yep, that's not me. STAF is like, yep, that's me. For now. You're being patient with it? Yeah. Yeah. What did you get in at? Oh, you're not in it yet. Let me pull up NQ, Dan. ZNQ. What is he doing? Yeah, that was a nice little double top there, Dan. Did you take the short? Yeah, 20 or 450 ish. Mm, 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 mm. Obviously, doesn't look like it's fully broken down yet, but 320, Captain. Okay. Okay, so you're slightly green on it, right? I hope you have a stop loss. Hope you have a stop loss, please. Right. So again, I think we've kind of found the bottom-ish for that thing, Captain, for now. Just when's the volume gonna come into the upside? You know? If we break above 335, then yes, Captain, we're gonna cook to 350. Only if we break above 335. So you better pray for 335. Pray. And he was like, yeah. Staff is not stopping, is it? Dang, Staff, that's a pretty nice bounce on the bottom. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Staff came all the way back up. All the way. Very impressive. Very, very impressive. You out $560, Dad? Let's go. Monies. Monies, monies, monies. Do. Monies. Damn. Oh my goodness, Staff. Bro. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. So this it just didn't want to do it in the morning when we wanted in, huh? It's like, nope, not gonna do it. Uh Crazy. That thing said nope. Jericho, right? Carl says, heck yeah. Heck yeah, he says. My goodness. That thing just had to sell off on weakness and weakness and weakness and weakness. And then all of a sudden, $2.50, boom. Yeah, it looks like as soon as it closed above the 200 EMA, there was really nothing stopping it after that because it cleared all the lines, right? And now it's playing with the VWAP. Yeah, that was the next line that it had to go to. Jericho, yeah. Oh, 98 to 53, Jonathan. Oof. Congratulations. Well done. Well done. Yeah, it's failing at the VWAP for now. Tesla, virus used you staying in Tesla? Staying in there? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Expiring. Okay. Virus. Uh, do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Okay. Microsoft. Do, 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 do. Okay, there we go. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I'm not sure why drug is up 9% today, but hmm. So the lowest we've been is $38, 39. It's crazy. Do, do, Keep cooking something. My your order? Oh, to the downside, Dan, for NQ. Yeah, that thing is bouncing off the silly uptrend there, Dan. So something like this. So looks like it's creating a mini uptrend there. It seems a mini uptrend there, a little mini uptrend. But it might just be a matter of time before NQ breaks it though. But here it goes back to the upside. So the bottom of it is holding and it's testing the top again. Back to oof oof oof. Uh oh, okay, 205. Oh, there you go. 211 now, Dan. 211. Uh the week of green, Jonathan. Let's give me a high five. Well done. And don't be scared. Reckless at the same time. Stop losses. Stop losses key to success. Absolutely, Jonathan. I agree. Oof, that thing said double tops and right back below. Right back below, Dan. Did you take the short? I hope you did. I hope. Oof, that would have been nice. That would have been very, very nice, Dan. Let's go. 325. Oof. Dan is printing those monies in the futures, guys. Printing those monies. Printing those monies. Let's go, Jonathan. Yeah, enjoy the rest of the day, right? So starting the week of green. Yeah. So there goes. We're just going back and forth in that little range for now. It seems for NQ. More likely to break to the downside, maybe, maybe. ADN, what are we doing here? Still in the same stupid range, guys? Yeah. Like, what is this? The third time now? You kidding me? Right? Like, we just keep bouncing off the bottom. So 315 again, right? And now we're trying to go back up. Hmm. Interesting. Let's see what happens here. See you tomorrow morning, Jonathan. Yeah, it looks like we came back again to the bottom, Dan, and it's bouncing off the bottom of the line again. So up and down and up and down. Ooh, ADN is looking better, guys. ADN is looking better. Well, I mean, as soon as I say that, it goes back. It fails at the. So this is what we've been watching, right? 315 to 310, right? This range right here. This is it. That's it. That's it, right? So we just keep bouncing off the same spot, right? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I just had to respond to that message. Anyways, so yeah, we'll see what happens with this. Back to NQ futures. La 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 la. Okay. This is a great scalping PA. Yeah. Yeah, especially when it's in a range like that, but the volatility in that range is really nice. Yeah, that's good. Very, very good. Let's see if this candle closes below now, though. That was a really nice short then. Failed at the top. It doesn't want to close below the line either. Now it's going back into the box, into the wedge, and this new candle is gonna, in 10 seconds, is gonna open inside of the box as well. So they're playing little games for now. Virus, okay, sounds good. Have a good night's rest and see you later. See you later, Virus. And then the new candle opens in the box as well, and then it bounces off the bottom line. So they're just going back and forth. Eventually, it's gonna have to break though. Eventually, it's gonna have to come to an end. Eventually. Do 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 do. There goes 200 again. 202, 204. Again, right back to the top of the box again. 204.50. And failing at the top of the box again. The breakdown, yeah, I think so too. But, 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 yeah, let's see. NUWE bouncing. Oof. Look at this one again, guys. Here we go, here we go, here we go. We're back to 40 again, guys. ADN. Here we go. The last time we were at this price, we failed again. We failed at like 45 to 50, right? So, like, we just keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So, maybe this time is the charm, guys. The millionth time is the charm to break to the upside. Type in yes in the chat if you're still holding ADN. It looks better now, Captain. Yeah, you're nice and green now, right? So make sure you don't go red, please. That stop loss at $3.13 is unnecessary at this point, right? You want to walk away flat or break even or slightly green, right? So don't let them take your monies again. You know, that thing is just all over the place. My goodness, like look at that, all over the place. Look at that. These candles are ridiculous. NUWE, yeah, NUWE with another bounce off the demand zone. So same VWAP, right? So 280, 285, and then resistance at 315 for NUWE there. We're still in that range here for NQ, right? Still trending up, still in the same box. So it's gonna have to do something. Gonna have to do something. Come on. Your time is coming to an end. That's basically the end of the box right there. So, yep, and a new candle. New candle. That thing kind of looks like it wants to break up though, Dan, doesn't it? Let's go. You showed it again? Monies. Love it. Yeah, this time though, Dan, if that thing might want to cause some violence to the upside. Might want to cause some violence to the upside. But yeah. Yeah. 209. 210. 211. Are we about to make new highs of the day? Yeah. Yep. There goes new highs of the day. 213. So that thing kind of looked like it wanted to cause some violence to the upside. Yeah. I mean, let's see if there's a retest of that box and see if it goes back into the box. Yeah. Resistance? Okay. Later, Jade. You're going to go vote? Okay, sounds good. Ooh, 221. My goodness. Violence, Dan. Violence. 223. 224. Yep, there's that 225. There's a breakout violence. Oof. Can you imagine if you went long, Dan? Yeah, glad you got out of that short. That's something that I'm still trying to learn, like sometimes when like all the signs are pointing to up, Like if it's above the 200, the kernel is green, and especially for futures. For stock side, that's easy, but like the discipline on the future side, sometimes you want to short it because it's at resistance. That thing rips your face off, you know? Like, nope, nope, it has to fail. It's been failing too many times, and then boom skis. But in the meantime, it's been trending up, right? Like it's clearly trending up. And then the candles, you can see the candles getting really tight to the upside and then breakout. Moishi, what's your question for DJT? Exactly. No matter how good the TA is, NQ is wild. Yep. Or ADN just exploded again, guys. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please, guys. Yes, please. Do, 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 do. Yes, please. I think I actually went to 354 in that candle there. Do, 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 do. Yes, please. Uh, you better have a stop. Yup. Yes, please. 57. Is the volatility done on this stupid stock now? Captain, what's your stop loss at now? What's your stop loss at now, Captain? Better not be at 213, 313. I will find you. I will find you. Hmm. Give us the 60. That's an interesting candle, actually. Hmm. Very interesting candle. The way that it popped and then dropped back below the VWAP. Bit of a scam candle. Yeah, yeah. 25, Captain. Why are you giving it so much room? You're giving it like 25 cents? Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Yeah, you got hit on this candle right here to the bottom of this range, huh? Yeah. That's frustrating actually. Especially when you wait as long as you did, you know? Yeah. There we go. Oh my goodness. That thing said thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Do, 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 do. Thank you very much. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. That's a pretty nice run for ADN. Captain, I know you sold too early. I know. Yeah, well, I mean, the good thing is you came out of this position in the green, though, right? So you came out of that position in the green. So honestly, nothing wrong with that. Uh, okay. Perfect. Hey yo, Christo, let's go, let's go. How are you, Christo? Ooh, look at the nastiness on this candle, guys. Look at that. Look at that. What did we go to? 390? From 390 all the way back to 330. The 320s are about to happen. Actually, maybe it's gonna find support at 330. 330 support. Yeah. My goodness. Sheesh. Pretty nasty drops. Mm, Krista, how are you? How's business? How how's the grandson? There goes 320. Is that level you sold that, Captain? There it is. I mean, again, really good demand zone, right? Just because we keep bouncing off that level, but that's a bit unnecessary. Edmund says I got in at 338 and got out at 378, $117. Well done. High five. Good job. Well done. NQ came all the way back down again, Dan. All the way for the violence. No direction. I again, like, it's based on so much, right? SPY is not gonna give you any direction until after, like, it sees who wins the election. And then maybe after that we're gonna start pumping. But for now, no idea. You did, Edmondson, you did. Yeah, 225, yeah. 225. That's a pretty big drop. Pretty big drop. Uh and then maybe after the election we can start to bounce, the Fed to cut interest rates by 50 basis points. Yeah, no way the Fed cuts by 50 points again. That's not gonna happen. The Fed would keep rates the same more than they would cut 50 points. No way. 190. Okay. 190. Let's see if it starts bouncing. Maybe of the yeah. You're looking at that 50, Dan, and then the low pivot is at 183 ish. But yeah, let's see what happens. I like 188 just because it's my favorite number. So but yeah, the bottom side of the pivot though is, yeah, 183. But I like 188. Uh, Busy boy. Yeah, there goes 195. Did you take your 190, Dan? Did you take it? Little scalpies. Scalpies. Futures are wild. 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 Not confident in that last candle, I know. Yeah. It looked like it wanted to bounce, but it also looked like it wanted to go all the way down. But it is bouncing. Yeah, off the 50 there. The 50 is a pretty nice moving average, isn't it? It's like, the 50, by the way, that's the golden line we're looking at. So yeah, sometimes SPY futures like to bounce off that 50. Bitcoin is still just chilling, right? So again, we might not get the next move for Bitcoin until after the election, so which is okay. So the 200 for Bitcoin is sitting right above, like, right below 67,000. So if we can stay above 67, that'd be good. 67 to 66. Stay above that and then push back above 70. That would be perfect. Would be perfect. ADN, again, all of these stocks just seem like you should be scalping them, right? Not diamond handing them. It looks like STAF came all the way back down to retest the 200 as well, and now it's bouncing up the 200. NUWE is finding a lot of support above the VWAP, so $2.85, which is good. So some of these stocks are actually consolidating really well. Business is slamming, and grandson is growing like a weed. Yeah, amazing, 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 amazing. Okay, perfect. There you go. Carl, ISPC. ISPC. Ice specimen. This one lacks a bit of volume. It says they have earnings today. Not sure I believe that, but yeah, this one's missing the volume with resistance at 550 and a little bit of support at $5 and then 460. Yeah, ADN just likes to come back and retest the. Wow, that's crazy. Here comes oh Dan, it actually hit that bottom. So 183. 183 for futures. Is it gonna start bouncing off that level though? Because if that doesn't hold, then it's all the way to like 164. But it looks like for now it's holding that 183. So that 183 might have been the spot. Just because again it looks like a double bottom and a pivot. But some of these candles are wild. You know how you see 190 and you're like, oh, okay, you know what? Maybe we're actually bouncing, and then 2 seconds later you're back to 184, and then 183 again, and then below 180. Futures are a different animal. Different animal. Different animal. Choo, 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 choo. A different animal. Yup. Different animal. Uh, cross. Cross. Okay. Uh, 160. Okay. Yeah, I think that's probably best. Might as well get all the way to the 200 at that point. STAF. Yup. Yup. So VWAP is resistance on this thing, right? So that's what we mentioned earlier, right? Like the VWAP is like mean reversion, but at resistance and support, right? So again, resistance of the VWAP and then all the way back down to the 200. So watch 285, Carl. You might get a bounce off that level. ADN is doing the exact same stupid thing it's been doing the entire morning, right? Like, look at this, all morning long. Like, if you've been scalping this one stock today, you've probably done really well, really well. Like, look at that. Same level, like all morning, all day long, right? As soon as it found support, it's like pop, and then this one pop was amazing, though, right? Like, look at that. That one pop was amazing if you took it, right? And then all the way back down again, and it's still bouncing. So, yeah, eventually it's going to break down. And when it does, it's dead for ADN. Dead. That looks like 4 melons. Dan, you see this? We thought virus was gone, but virus saw some other things on the screen, and then he came back. You know what? I bet you virus was laying in bed, trying to fall asleep. But then, he had his headphones on, and then his mind couldn't leave him not say something about melons. You know? His mind couldn't rest until he said something about melons. Unbelievable. Ah, too funny. Unbelievable. you, you had to go move something? Okay, okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. uh, do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Where's Josh? Yeah, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Doo, doo. Let's go. I like it. NQ. It's gonna go red. Yeah. Weakness. Weakness. Doo, 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 doo. Let's go. Let's go. Uh, Pop at 447 earlier before market. Oh, like way earlier. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That thing was calling your name, Jericho, for multiple scalps. Multiple scalps. Okay. No. Do, do, do. Okay. Perfect. Do, 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 do. Yeah, it looks like ISPC is bouncing off 5-ish. Not quite 5, but 510. NQ just looks like it's ready to be slapped again. Do, 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 do. Redness. Let's see. Oh, okay, that picture is not. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay. Here comes that 200 test. Dan. Here comes the retest. Oof! Slap, slap, slap. Yep, it was coming. It was coming. It was coming. Slappity slap. So yeah, the markets are just gonna keep doing this back and forth, back and forth. Up to the down, to the up, to the down, to the down. Yes, virus. Yes. Ah, that's the funniest joke I've heard today. I know exactly what I'm looking at. Oh, Tesla. Rubbish. Unbelievable. Pump just to crash. It's pumping. We all know it's gonna crash. Unbelievable. Can you believe Tesla was at 270 something? No. Anyways, yeah. SD bands, you like them? Yeah. Yeah. Those were never turned on as a default. Just so people could, if you liked it, then you could turn it on your own. Okay, there we go. Red? Of course. Mm, 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 mm. I don't want to turn it on my chart because I'm really not going to use it. Um, yeah, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if I can find you. 'Cause- okay. Mm, 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 mm. Sorry, I just have to. Uh, okay. Thank you. Okay, okay, back to the chat. Back to the chat. La 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 la. La la la. Yeah. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, you guys can use those examples and you guys can just use those examples in stock general because that question is gonna come up again multiple times. So if you guys can chat in stock general, that would be good. I hate when people DM. Whenever somebody says like, "Oh, in stock general, oh, like, let me DM you," I'm like, "Get that rubbish out of here." Yeah, that's Tesla. Tesla is coming home below the 200s. VWAP next. Where's Shamir? Okay, let's see. Yeah, Tesla looks pretty weak, but then so does like the market though, right? Like NQ is red now. Bitcoin is still kind of chilling there, but still, the S&P not looking too hot. But yeah, lots of weakness. That was a really good breakdown, actually, Dan. Really good break. Shish. That's one of those positions where, like, short and stay for a while. Short and stay for a while. I wonder if we're just gonna stay red. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, Rob. Oh, 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 oh. Tesla. Oof. Markets are getting slapped. Getting slapped. Do, do. Yeah. Or no, 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 no. Tesla. If Trump wins, is DJT a buy on the announcement after hours? It depends, JR. It depends, right? It it really does. I'd like to say yes. I think everybody would say yes. If he wins, that stock will go up, right? But it's always best to see what the news is and then see what the initial reaction to the news actually is. You know. So again, the answer should be yes. Like if he wins, that stock is going to go up, right? Well, what's the reason for it not to go up? But at the same time, you always want to make sure that it's when it's announced, the stock is actually looking like it wants to go up. You know? Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna win on Friday night, huh? Next weekend maybe. Then we're gonna know. Next weekend we're gonna know. With can you take SYTA please? I am in with an average of a 111. Yes, yes, yes. SYTA stop loss 105. Do, 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 do. 108. That's the low today. Yeah. I kind of like how it has like the wick today. Like it wicked all the way down, like it was about to create a new low to 108, and then it recovered the entire thing and then turned green. That's actually quite nice. So yeah, 111 is nice. Stop loss could honestly be moved up, like yeah, because that stock is actually looking nice. So that stop could be moved up a little bit because 105 is a perfect stop loss, but it's a no man's land. So, but yeah, so yeah, but that's a really good entry though, especially since you're green now, obviously, right? Because that entire candle has been recovered. So nice drop in pop. So a bit of a scam. So all in all, though, it kind of looks like it's like really just consolidating right there, right? Which is nice because that's 110 to 111 to 112, same range. It's having election nerves. It really is, Crystal. It really, really is. But yeah, that's a nice. Where's the dang, the 50 is up there? That means the 200 is somewhere ridiculous. Is it because they've done a split? Oh yeah, it's because of the split. SYTA used to be like a big scam. Stupid big scam. 80 cents all the way to 280. Yeah. But yeah, for now though, it looks like it's consolidating and curling back up, so that's good. Fluffy earlier and they're sub 1 million float. Yeah. Yeah, 800,000 shares. Yeah, that thing can definitely cook if the volume comes in. Good volume already this morning though. 4.2 million. The usual is 4.7, so the volume is there. Again, I always like when stocks dip and then recover, especially at support. It's a sign of like, you know, good things potentially. Good things. What's Tesla doing? Abyss yet? Oof. Still selling off. Can I take a look at GSAT? You just got out. So if you just got out, what am I looking at then? Yeah, weakness, Dan. Weakness. Did you get into any other shorts, Dan? Yeah, a retrend. Let me know, right? What am I looking at? You're asking me to look at a stock that you just sold. So what am I really looking for? Uh, 47 with a stop loss at 399. Okay, let me take a look. I know we were looking at that last week, right? So BSLK. And I like that thing closer to 40 cents, right? So you got in a little bit higher. It's still in that same stupid range. I mean, you can kind of see the price action, right? So yeah, I would maybe just yeah, it bounced off 40 cents today. Did it? Huh. It actually went all the way to 49 cents. Or was that a yeah, it went all the way to 49 cents again, right? So you can just kind of see like it's just going back and forth, right? Back and forth, back and forth. So there's really nothing happening here other than just leaving that stop loss there. Uh, la, 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 la. Vendor push to talk over cellular devices. Oh, okay. Focus. Okay, sounds good. Just watching that. Okay. Woof! Look at that blood. Violence, violence. The entire market wants to be red before the election. Red before the election, guys. CEO purchased. Okay, yes, I'll take a look. Sounds good. La, 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 la. Okay, yes. TCBP. CEO insider buy. I mean, looks like the CEO is buying up the bottom. I obviously haven't seen the filing, so I don't know what price they're buying at OKS, but it looks like they're trying to buy up the bottom here. So, yeah, between $1.30 and $1.20, that seems to be a like a good little spot there. OKS. Are you in the stock already, or yeah? Again, so like I said, I haven't seen the filing. I know you're asking about my thoughts, but it depends on the size of the buy and yeah, it depends on the size of the position they're taking, right? And also what the chart is doing. Stopping here, that was nerve wracking. Ty, yeah, good, well done, well done, skis. Uh, la, 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 la. Yeah, that was a really nice cross. Very nice cross. Very, very nice cross. Hmm. SPPL with a bit of a bounce. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Daily goal. Let's go, Ty. Well done. Okay, OKS, you're in at 124. Perfect. There you go. So you have nothing to worry about at this point other than moving a stop loss higher, right? So that's perfect. Okay. Possible bounce. Ooh, Dan. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Let's see then. I It would be nice if that thing consolidated a little bit there too, a little bit of consolidation. Let me okay, I see. Mm, okay. That is email. Let's go. Let's go. Dan, let me know. Let me know. Oh wow, it's very late actually. I was signing in so I can go along with you, Dan. Let me know when you go along. Now join the party. But yeah, I'll hop off in 5 minutes because I have some one-on-ones to do. One-on-ones to do. Let's see, what time is it? Okay. And okay, perfect. This is that's funny. 74. Okay, okay. Keep dropping. Keep dropping. Keep dropping. Keep dropping. Why is my futures chart like that? Where did that thing go to? 70. Okay, bounce of 80 for now. Yeah. Of the 80 for now. Well, I'm 2 hours behind 80. 2 hours behind. Yeah, 2 hours behind. ONCO daily chart. Okay, ONCO. ONCO. Yeah, but I never really pay attention to my time zone though. It's always because I don't really do anything on my time zone. But yeah, let's do 4 more minutes, guys, and then I'm gonna hop off and go do some calls. And I need some water too before I do that. So, Pavan, Ayo, good morning. We're busy watching NQ, Pavan. Watching the NQ. Look at ADN, guys. Again, it was only a matter of time, right? So the more we bounce up this level, it's only a matter of time before we break down and then dead, right? NUWE still holding that same spot. Tesla, phew, where's Virus? Virus 244. Surprise! Not really. Not really. Not really. That's a lot of weakness, Dan. Shish. A lot of weakness. A lot of weakness. uh, yeah, everything is just weak. Weak, 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 weak. Here we go. Here we go. Keep dropping, SPY. There goes new lows. Doo, doo. Keep pushing it down, all the way down. That thing's like, nope, you shall not go. You shall not. DATS is going up, yeah. DJT sympathy play or Trump sympathy play. Doo, doo. Oh, okay, that was quick. Doo, doo, doo. Perfect. Doo, 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 doo. Raven, have a wonderful rest of the day. Alrighty. Much love. And we'll chat later. Alrighty. Bouncing. Pavan, what's bouncing? Oh, bounce coming? Dan is looking for a bounce in right around this price. So right around this price. What's SPY doing actually? Let me look at the S&P here because the S&P usually kind of looks like we're consolidating a bit, doesn't it? Yeah, I can see why Dan is looking for 74 there. But yeah, it looks like it's consolidating, but it's really not curling above anything else, so it's still highly sus. Highly sus. Ooh, here comes Dan. We're both gonna get NSATs. Dang it! Come on, just go. Shish. Wait. Did your order fail, Dan? No. There's one away. Damn. There's one away, Dan. One away. One away. Dang it. Yeah, one tick away. Yeah. Dang. Okay, maybe this time. Maybe this time. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Let's see what happens here, Dan. Failed. See if we get a bounce. Do do do. Do, do, do. Let's see, Dan. You know what? I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Thank you very much, Dan. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Dang it! I wanted $600. They only gave me $580. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable. Yeah, no, I took $580. Yes, yes, yes. Wait, we're going back there again. Let's go. I'm tempted to go back in again, but that was a nice scalp though. So, are you still in there, Dan? Are you still in, or did you get out? Oof, that thing is weakness, weakness. Oof. Yeah, good thing I got out. My goodness. You got out? You didn't trust it? Yeah. That's a lot of weakness. A lot of weakness. Eventually, at some point, it's gonna bounce, but that thing's very weak right now. So very, very weak. Very, very weak. Okay. Yeah, it was a good scalp. Very good scalp. Good thing it gave us a little bounce before this nasty drop, though. Otherwise, NTAT for sure. NTAT. Okay, I'll come visit Dan in the futures channel today for more scalps. And how often can you make $500 in under a minute? Exactly, Dan. How often? $500 in under a minute. Not very often. Let's go. Let's go. Already all. I 2 minutes for my one-on-one, and I need to get some water. So have a wonderful afternoon. See you guys in the channels. Be safe, please. I want pizza. Ah. Ah. Yep, yep. You have to give somebody the monies, you know? Oh my goodness, that's funny. Let's see. I once paid somebody that. Yep, somebody has to make the money, virus. Somebody has to make the monies, you know? Okay, see you and oh my goodness. Unbelievable. Have a wonderful afternoon, guys. We're gonna be in Discord. Be safe. Alrighty. Much love, everybody. And we'll chat later. Alrighty, guys. Much love. Much love. Okay, bye, guys. Bye, bye, bye. Yeah. You guys are wild. Okay. La la.
Hot trade, building you to the scene. Hot trade, riding the money dream. Hot trade, what's your strategy? Hot trade, come and trade with me. Hot trade, places, let's go. Hot trade, we're making that dough. Hot trade, watch the market soar. Hot trade, come on, give me more, give me more. Hot trade, always set your stop limits right. Hot trade, no more slacking, trade all night. Hot trade, it's on fire, blaze the shouts loud. Hot trade, stay green, make the crowd proud. Hot trade, what a monster, nice pop. Hot trade, don't let the game stop. Hot trade, from Canada to worldwide. Hot trade, come along for the ride. Hot trade, always have your own plan. Hot trade, ladies is the trading man. Hot trade, it's a pump and dump, beware. Hot trade, for the thrill, if you dare. Hot trade, it's cooking beautiful, he says. Hot trade, wild nights and trading days. Hot trade, this is business, no more slacking. Hot trade, join the fun, there's no backing. Set your stop limits right. Hot trade, no more slacking, trade all night. Hot trade, it's on fire, blaze the shouts loud. Hot trade, stay green, make the crowd proud. Hot trade,